Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. I have the host of all hosts with me from What's Happening at the Fitchburg Senior Center, co-host, Mandy Miller. Mandy, how you doing?
Hey, Jeremy. I am doing well. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good.
You know, one thing I would love to do is get you and Amy both back on the show because we have the top shows, on Fact TV.
Yeah.
Like I'm competing against you with one hand behind my back trying to keep up with you ladies, but...
Yeah, well, we are, I think, the longest running show on Fact TV.
Oh, no, you're not.
We're not?
You're beating Talking Fitchburg, but yeah, the government meetings are killing you.
No.
They've been going
they don't
since
count.
the 9th.
That doesn't count. I'm talking about like
in
really
my
good
era. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to check that.
I think so.
I should check how many episodes we've got at Talking Fitchburg to your What's Happening.
Oh my gosh.
And see who's leading because
we're like year 15.
Yeah, but we do a show every day.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, okay. Anyway, we can quarrel about this another time.
Hey, you didn't want to know that you were tuning in to talk about how competitive these shows are. No, we're here actually to pick Mandy's brain on volunteering at the Fitchburg Senior Center. There's always a lot of opportunities to volunteer at the Fitchburg Senior Center, and I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm saying the need is there because if you haven't been down there, you're missing out. There's so many good things happening down there. I.e., what's happening at the Fitchburg Senior Center is the kick-butt show because you're finding out about those things. But overall, volunteering at the Fitchburg Senior Center, why do we need volunteers just in general to help us out down there?
Yeah, so that's a great question, Jeremy, and I can answer it by saying this. The main mission of the Senior Center is to keep older adults living at home in their own homes independently for as long as possible. And the way that we help people do that is through our volunteer power. So we have volunteers that deliver Meals on Wheels to folks. We have volunteers that take people to and from their doctor appointments. Those are our main, I'm always looking for those kind of volunteers that can either deliver meals or take people to and from their doctor appointments. I mean, just something like that can keep someone living independently in their home for a dozen years without having to go into skilled nursing. And that's one of our main focuses at the Senior Center. And we rely heavily, almost exclusively on volunteers to do that. So yeah, if you think, you know what, maybe my church group, maybe we could alternate and do a meal route once a week. You get a group of people together and you share the responsibility. That's an option. PlayCon in town has been doing that for over 25 years. There's a PlayCon group that they share a route and employees sign up for which Tuesdays they can do. Sorry, my phone is meowing at us.
Well, that's just our cue to ask another question.
Yeah.
What do the volunteers say that have been helping you out? So, PlayCon's a great example of the long-term theme, but if you volunteer there, and I know some of your volunteers, I could probably even pick a few things to say just in general, but what's the response for helping out?
So the volunteers that we have at the Senior Center are amazing. I can never say enough positive things about all the great things that they do in the community. As a volunteer, they get to do special things too. So like we always say that a meal driver is more than just delivering a meal. You are a check-in for that person to check in on their wellness, make sure nobody's on the floor, make sure nobody needs medical help. And like this week, I had meal drivers passing out Valentine's Day roses. We joined forces with AARP's Cupid crew and got 100 roses donated. And so all week we've been able to pass out roses to all of our home delivered meal clients. I just passed out a bunch of roses today to all of our congregate clients. So there's special things that come along with it, and real friendships form with volunteer teams. I have teams of volunteers that work in the kitchen, setting up our congregate meals and our home delivered meals, and they have become friends. They go out for happy hour together. So it's a great place also to meet people. So there's benefit for the people volunteering as well as the people that are, getting Meals on Wheels or getting that ride to their appointment.
I think it's something that I've learned through the years. it's really important to keep somebody in their home when they get older. And it may not mean anything to you now. You may be watching this like, okay, whatever. Yeah, okay, Meals on Wheels. We're going to help seniors.
Not me. I don't care.
I don't know, whatever. That is such a huge component to a lot of different things that you're doing there. But buying that extra time and getting that meal, and you had us do a video a long time ago.
Yeah.
Some of those people are like, that is the only person that communicates with them. That is the only way that I can stay in my home. It is the only way that I can eat. It's serious stuff.
Yeah, and not to mention, somebody giving a person a ride to a medical appointment or delivering that meal, that's also a break for any family caregivers in their lives. So if they have a family taking care of them, maybe cooking meals for them, that's one less meal that a family member has to worry about getting over to mom or dad or the auntie or whoever it is. And same with the medical rides. You don't have to take off of work because you have a great Fitchburg volunteer that's taking your mom or dad or somebody to a medical appointment. So we're trying to take care of everybody the best way we can.
Yeah. Well, and like you said, I think you never really think about those alternate benefits to having volunteers and just how much it means, not only to the organization here, or City of Fitchburg, but to the clients, to the caregivers, to just the ripple effects it has, which is pretty impressive. Yeah. So if I've sold you on wanting to volunteer at the Fitchburg Senior Center, as you should, how do you get signed up and get involved?
Oh my goodness. So you can go to our webpage and there's a volunteer application that you can click on. You can fill it out right online. It comes directly to me, and then I usually try to respond within a couple days and try to set up an interview so that we can talk and see what kind of volunteer opportunity might be a best fit for you. You can just email me. I'm sure Jeremy can provide my email address.
It's probably on the screen right now.
It's probably on the screen right now. Fancy.
Thanks, Nick.
You can email me, and we'll see what there is for you to do. We have other things that I'm always on the lookout for retired healthcare professionals, retired physicians or nurses that can come and help out with our blood pressure clinic or do something else. Sort of health related. I love it when people come and say, I'd like to create my own volunteer experience. I'm very knowledgeable about X and I would love to teach a series about X. Or I'd love to, I don't know. I mean, the possibilities are endless, and I love it when people come in. I love to have people come in and say, hey, I can lead a eating healthy support group once a month, something like that. You can create your own volunteer experience. I'm also looking for if there are any educators out there that have classrooms with smaller children, that if I gave you a stack of home delivered meal bags, that you could have the children decorate those bags. Right now I have Forest Elementary decorating bags, Park School and Cross Plains decorating meal bags, and then those meal bags go out to our home delivered meal clients. It just adds a little bit more brightness to their days. So there's all sorts of things. We're looking for ambassadors, people that really know the senior center, know the ins and outs, that can go to different events in the summer in particular and have a table, a booth set up and answer questions about the senior center. There's a lot of possibilities.
Yeah, I said it starts with a conversation. Stop on by. Don't you're missing out if you haven't been down there. In all seriousness, it's incredible work what your team's doing down there. It's a lot, but it's so active and so much fun. I will speak on behalf of me. I did meal deliveries for a while. I had to take a short break.
You did.
I'm not telling you this because I want an ego boost, but I'm telling you, it's incredible work. Mm-hmm. And it's fun to meet people where they're at, hear their story. There's some people that you get to become like you're excited to see and meet. Yep. And you're right. I mean, just checking in and delivering the bags that have I found myself actually looking at the bag.
Oh, yeah.
That probably not happy about the delivery that day because I'm like, yes, we're going to see this. It's crazy. But it's just those little things really matter, and it's really cool. So
the little things really do matter. Tomorrow, the meal drivers are going to be delivering little boxes of candy, chocolate candies, to our home delivered meal clients. I mean, so there's also an element of once in a while, a little surprise and delight.
They don't even know it half of the time, right? Like
No.
I remember walking in, like, hey, you're dropping this off, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. Like, and I'm looking at it like,
Like you get to be the hero for the day.
dang, all right, yes, I will happily do that. Hopefully I don't spill it in
Absolutely.
my car before we get there, but whatever. No, it's really awesome, Mandy. I really appreciate the time. Again, head to our website, fitchburgwi.gov. You can click on the Senior Center's page to learn more, or again, check in with Mandy and just keep up the great work. You guys are rocking
Thank
down
you,
there.
Jeremy. I appreciate that. We appreciate you guys.
We appreciate everyone.
Yay.
Thank you.
Thank you.